How are you? Woo-wee. What a crazy last couple of days. I don't even know who I am anymore. Most days it's good. I wrote a very deep post about a wedding that I went to yesterday. And I've had a lot of really positive response saying that it's resonating with people. And it talked about not fitting in anymore. And that's how I feel. But not in a like left out kind of way, or that I missed something or I did something wrong, because I spent my whole life not feeling I fit in, and that I was too open-hearted, too much of a nice guy, too open, too forward, too sexual, too God fucking knows how much, too fat. There was another one. And it really demented me. And as I moved on over time, I've become really aware that those are actually reactions of other people. They say nothing about me. In a lot of ways, they were just meant to shut me down and shame me for who I was, because it made them feel that potentially there was something wrong in their reality, in their world, and that my world wasn't compatible with their world, and that something bad would happen or whatever. It's a protection mechanism for people that are maybe in the process of awakening or not even interested in awakening, to smash and shut everybody down that isn't in alignment with what they have, because that would make their path maybe wrong or mean they have more work to do. And I understand it. I've done it in my past. The work that we have to do is massive, and it can be quite scary to step into that journey, or to have somebody have somebody kind of poke a little hole in your in your reality, because that's exactly what we need. But once your life preserver, or your belief of what society is and how it's supposed to go, if you don't have it, sometimes people get scared, and that's okay. It's part of the process. It wakens us up, etc. But if I agree to fit in, if I agree to sit in the norms, I agree to sit in the old way, it would be a complete reversal of who I become. And I can't do that. It wouldn't be loving myself, to be first. And secondly, I came here with a purpose to be this thing, to be an example of bigger, of more heartfelt, more expanded, more open about sexuality, more in my body, more all these things that I came here to be, and they've been really hard fought, and I felt my whole life that the very things I was born with were wrong. But to step in and start to say, oh, this isn't wrong, this isn't bad, I haven't missed anything. Honestly, I took steps backwards to start to align and to fit in, and it hurt me for a long time. So now there's a Paul here that can't fit in, that if I did that, I'd disavow my whole reality, my whole me. And I'm really proud of who's there, of who could stand at that wedding and be the lone wolf and step aside and not have to engage, and not feel broken or uncomfortable that I could do better, or I should have found other ways to engage with people that aren't choosing to engage at any level other than just the past, and this is how things were. And nobody wins in that. We're all being asked to step up. We're all being asked to open our hearts, to shine it, to be vulnerable, to risk being hurt by being open or risk doing things in a different way, so that the possibility of that different way is there. And I feel really a lot more compelled every single day to step out of these boundaries, out these white chalk lines on the ground. I don't know if it's the chalk line around to the death of who we are, or the chalk line of the CV 2-meter requirement, etc. But to step outside those lines and start to really shine who I am. And I'm feeling really confident. I'm really loving myself. I wore a dress shirt today and dress pants and kind of snazzed up and wanted to really jump into the world, to shine into the world, and to step into the possibility of being a new me, a new person that likes dressing up, likes being fancy, likes being different, standing out in the crowd. I numbed myself down for so long, and I'm like, okay, that was crazy. Why am I going to do that anymore? So where in your world are you numbing yourself down or stepping back or not shining? And this is a question I keep asking myself each and every day. It's not about others, it's not about whatever, it's about me. But to be that reflection for others and say, okay, I'm feeling this, you got to be feeling this, lots of people are feeling this. How can we step up? How can we shine out? How can we be a new opportunity, a new possibility for other people by being ourselves and making that normal and allowing a new normal to form, and those new normals to start being the people around you and the friends that you attract in. And this is literally recreating your reality, opening your reality to new possibility, giving people that aren't afraid to be real and authentic stage to start to stand on, so they can be real and authentic and make that normal for other people. And then all of a sudden we got a whole bunch of people that are being real and authentic and really loving each other and being passionate about being something different. Because we seem to be the endangered species, and the something different is we're the last one alive or whatever. So we're doing the reverse now. Instead of being the endangered species and it's the only one left and eventually we're going to die out, we're the seed. We're the now endangered species that never existed, that's now giving a possibility to being open, to talk about stuff that really matters to us, to talk about my world sexuality, of reality, of abundance, how to reprogram ourselves, how to create new possibilities so that we create this fertile landscape that this seed can grow in. Creating new people, creating a landscape where we don't judge ourselves, creating a space where we just like to shine and don't give a shit who's worried about needing sunglasses around us or whatever, but they're just along for the ride and they know the magic's there if we just be authentic. So I can't fit in anymore. My declaration to everyone is things are going to be amazing, things are going to be new, things are going to be bright around me. I'm going to challenge every possibility, challenge the old norms, challenge the things that keep me small and scared, and come on a journey with me. Come sit in the videos, sit in the lives. I see one day I'm standing in front of stadiums of people and talking about these very things. How can we unprogram ourselves and create a new perspective and start to be the seed of change, the seed of opportunity, and then share that with others. And then it just goes out in a beautiful, I don't know what you want to call it, love wave into the world where everybody's now asking to be met, asking and confident in being different because it feels good to us, and giving that possibility to others so that they can step out of an old norm and start to ask for something new that's going to serve them way more. So what can't you continue to live with? Where do you not want to fit in? Put some in the notes if you like it. I'm ready to shake up the world, and I want you guys to be too. So I love you all. Let's shake up the world together. Let's create new beautiful playgrounds of excitement, of new, of different. See what feels good and adjust along the way until magic's there. So, sorry, it's pretty sunny. I love you all. Have a great night and keep shining, keep changing, keep being something new. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. Love you. Bye.